take a look at a triangle defense, try to analyze his position. So Kelvin's down, back here, there you go, good. So first things first, when we're going to break the guard, we can avoid the triangle right then and there. So I like to grab both collars with one hand, put the heel of my palms in his chest, and I keep my weight back on my hips. Why do I do this? Because if he goes to pull my arm and I have my hips back, it's going to be difficult for him to pull it, okay? Now, if I have my weight on my hands here, now he pulls my arm, I'm going to go with it, okay? So you want to keep your weight on your hips, first of all. And when I have the heel of my palm, it's pressing toward his chest, just like this. So if he tries to come up, it's going to be difficult for him. That's step one. Step two is the left hand. I put the heel of my palm on his pelvis, just like this. I can grab, or I can just put it here, just like so. So if he were to open up his guard and put my right hand toward my stomach to go for the triangle, go ahead, get the triangle. It's going to be rather difficult for him. Okay, obviously I'm not going to sit there forever. He's probably going to rip this hand off too. A lot of the times what happens is people bring their posture forward and they get broken down. Or they're pushing with this hand on the, and they're grabbing the pants. And what happens is, when you grab the pants, sometimes you let go of the hip, of the pelvis. So you're here just like this, and I'm pulling, but it's on the pants. So you want to make sure that heel is always on the pelvis. Okay? That's the first thing in my opinion of stopping triangles. If you are going to come two hands to the pelvis like this, I think it's the same thing. If you were to open up and push my hand inside, I still have his pelvis controlled, his hip. It's going to be difficult for him to raise his hips when I am pushing his hips down. However, like I said, I'm not going to stay there for long because eventually he will break my grip and break my posture down. Okay? Those are the first two things from guard break positions that I see that could help avoid the triangle position. Let's take a look at beginning stages of the triangle. Usually people have what is called a diamond lock around your neck before they get to that triangle lock, which is like a triangle. The diamond is like this. So let's just say he puts my hand in and he gets his legs over here. Okay, so now he has like a diamond lock, we'll call it. Okay, first things first, what I like to do is, a big mistake that people make is they keep their head here and then they try to come up on the guy. Okay? The rule for the triangle is when you're caught in the triangle, you bring your hips forward and your head back, just like this here. So now there's more distance for him. Okay? I would keep my elbow down. I have his hips controlled on top of my thighs, and I would hold here on the pelvis. Or in this case, because I'm so high up and it hasn't really happened yet, what he needs to do is he needs to come up to bring my head down. Go ahead. Here, good. So, I'm going to grab his gi pants just like this. Now, keep your legs locked. So I'm going to try to pull your leg. Keep your legs locked. I can't pull. But notice what happens. When he comes up to grab my head, now his legs become loose. Okay, and when they become loose, what do? I either bring both hands to the outside or both hands inside. That's how we avoid triangles. Okay? So once again, I'm holding here, I have my elbow down. My elbow is trying to come to my hip, so I lock his hip down so he can't really move. If I'm just here, he can move. But I put his hips, his butt on top of my thighs. So now he goes to come up, it's easy for me. Okay? Let's take a look at another step. For the triangle, when he gets a little bit deeper. So just say this time he comes in deeper. Go ahead here. He's not super deep, but he's definitely deeper right here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my elbow back. Again, I bring my hips in. I try to put him on top of my thighs here. What I'm going to do, get it even deeper. I'm going to push on his pelvis and the back of his hip, and I'm going to grab right here, and I'm just going to shake a bit to try to loosen. Does that feel like it's loosening your legs? Here, and then I push down, just like this, and try to come in. Some people will also push, and then sometimes they'll back up and bring their knee in, okay? This technique I had asked, and I do a video on it, another one, I asked Hob some more about this particular technique when, because I saw him against Ricardo Vieira and he escaped the triangle. The video is going to cut off, so I just wanted, this is the first stages of when you're in the triangle choke, and then I'll get deeper and deeper into it also in other videos, but this is part one of triangle escapes, and we're not going till we're really in a deep triangle yet. I understand that. That'll come. I'll give some more escapes on that in another video. All right? Thank you.
Put the wrong person into the triangle.